love food, the universal language that brings us all together to fill our bellies and give us comfort. Some of our fondest memories are made when we gather together to feast. And what better way than to dress up, go out, and buy something to eat? No dishes, no mess, and items that might take hours for you to prepare at home, readily available within moments. So what about the people who make that food, the cooks, the chefs, and all of the others involved in the production of food for sale in restaurants, bars, cafeterias, fast food joints, and grocery stores? In my experience of working in kitchens, I found the environment to be quite different from any other that I had experienced before. I found that the community of people working within the food industry seemed much more closer knit than in other workplaces. They were like family. In sociological terms, I guess you could say we were like a sodality. Based on the definition from Robert H. Lavenda and Emily A. Schultz's book, Core Concepts in Cultural Anthropology, sodalities are forms of social organization that cross-cut kinship groups and bound their members together at a more inclusive level. I worked in a lot of kitchens with a wide range of people from all over the world. We laughed together, worked together, and faced the adversity and stress commonly experienced in kitchens together as well. But that wasn't enough, so I went to Co-op to talk to some of the people that I worked with to see what they thought about sodalities in the kitchen.
I'm from Calgary, Alberta.
Originally Montreal, but I grew up in Ontario.
From Calgary, Alberta.
I'm from Venezuela.
Many kitchens.
Many?
Many kitchens.
I have worked in one so far.
I've worked in 4 kitchens and volunteered in 7.
Pre-cook is the first time, yeah.
Absolutely. I feel a kitchen, depending on where you go, is a family depending on the group of people you're working with. Usually, depending on the kitchen, you're coming from a very blue-collar group. Most usually rely on their paychecks week by week to get them through. So the place becomes a bit of an attachment. And yeah, I would definitely say that.
Yeah, I find that everybody's close in the kitchen. You all have the same thing in common. You love to cook, and it brings everybody together in positive and negative ways. And I find that I've made a lot of family members just working.
Yes, we must, because we need to have a very good communication for be together, for do it everything together, and for the product. Do you know, for our project is finish the cooked and sell the food, and we need to be
To work together well?
Yeah.
I think so, but we spend a lot of time together. We spend weekends, holidays.
Yeah.
In some cases where I've worked, it was all staff housing, so we lived together.
Yeah.
We took many weekends off together into town, that sort of thing. So you get to know each other, and I'm still close friends with a lot of the people that I've worked with in the past. And
Yeah. Me too.
Send Christmas cards, birthday wishes, pictures of kids and family and husbands and weddings that you never actually got to attend, but the pictures sure were pretty.
Because you're always working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've worked in retail for almost 6 years, and you will find family no matter where you go. But in a kitchen, it's a lot more challenging than any other job I've ever worked. You're given so many tasks at once, and they want you to complete them. And at least like when you work in retail and other departments, you don't have to complete them right away. They say the next person will get it. But in a kitchen, you'll have to work together to get everything done. And I'd say that it's a whole different experience than working any other job.
Worked as a landscaper, So I've done a little bit of outside work experience in the outside environment. Much stronger in a kitchen for sure. There's always a concept of loyalty, respect, honor, and commitment depending on where you go. Especially the classical brigade in some kitchens will definitely dictate that rather more than others, for sure.
So there you have it. I had no idea what to expect when I went in to talk to them, but what I found was way more valuable than if I had just kept my theory to myself and not discussed it with other people. I hope you learned something too.